Hey, kids. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Tipsy Irishman. I know it's been a while, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, somebody had to go on vacation in California.
Yeah, highfalutin. Yeah.
Who wanted to go there?
He's from California. Don't tell anybody.
And with us, as always, is our great friend Jake and Mr. Jack today. So,
yeah, happy juice crew today.
happy juice, and then some.
Speaking of happy juice, the guy that was at the liquor store opening today, who was first in line, is a happy juice guy.
He got Coy Hill.
He got the Coy Hill. He opened it in the store.
I heard.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for him. Congratulations.
Blaine was there too.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I'll have to call
He was
him.
there from last night, I think.
Yeah, people got there. Do people lined up 24 hours? We had a liquor store open here locally, and they had a big drop because of it, and people were in line 24 hours in advance. They had one Coy Hill, and it went first. So
Nice.
Good luck.
Nice.
As it should.
Yeah,
Delicious.
We have some special things there, and we'll let him talk about it.
Yeah, fortunate to come across an Eagle Rare 12. Any time, like long-time watchers of the show, no, I'm not a huge Eagle Rare guy. Out of the Buffalo Trace profile, it's not my favorite. Actually, the other night, we did a blind Buffalo Trace tasting of all the low-proof stuff. We put out 10 different bottles and had my wife pour them blind, 5 pours, and then we just rated them. And that Johnny's Blanton's pick came out first in one and second in the other. Like Blanton's crushed. In the round that it lost, Blanton's gold came in first. So
Yep.
Blanton's won both rounds. And for me, Eagle Rare came in like fourth, which is about where it should come in. This was like H. Taylor Small Batch, John J. Bowman, Ancient Age.
No, much better.
Like
I'm
Eagle
taking
Rare.
over Eagle Rare all day.
Just kind of, the low proofer.
Ancient Age.
So I'll tell you, Ed, it was really funny. That Ancient Age, when you put it in the blind, was awful. We
Really?
all put it 5.
Yeah.
That one came
Oh,
dead
really?
last. It was like earthy. It was, and maybe
Really?
my bottle's old, but it was earthy. So I'm just not a huge Eagle Rare guy. It's not that I dislike it. It's just for what they're getting. $42.99, $45.99, the new SRP on Eagle Rare.
57.
No, that's what I paid for the 12.
I'm telling you, it's 57 out the door.
Really? Because the 12 was 60 out the door.
Yeah, it's up there. It's like 47 plus tax. It's 50 something out the door.
Yeah, I think it's like 50.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Either way, to me, any tiny Eagle Rare crept up around that $50 mark. I was like, I'm just out. Like, I keep them on the shelf for buddies. I usually have one on hand. It's just not my favorite pour. The Eagle Rare 12 is intriguing to me.
Because it's new.
Well,
First of all,
obviously, but they bumped the proof up a little bit. Right, so we went from 90 to 95.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
47.5, I believe.
All right.
I'll pick it up. I don't want to make noise on the microphone, but I believe it's 47.5. So it's 95. Which for $60, 12-year age stated, 95 proof. This kind of puts you in the range of that like Weller 12,
Yeah.
Knob Creek 12. That's the price point's right. That's about where those
The
things
flavor can get there.
Right, if the flavor could get there. So that's what we're doing today. Now, this is a little bit of an unfair comparison. The regular Eagle Rare that we have open to compare it to is technically a Publix store pick. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Matt. I did open it. I told you I was going to drink it. They were dying to get their hands on it just because anything in Florida with the Publix logo on it is cool. Like I like having around the house. It's sick. Like, well, I'm going to drink it.
Yeah.
And I've heard that they actually have a corporate pick team. Somebody was telling me that they were in
that
Kentucky.
is a great job.
Right?
It's my next promotion.
But there are like people on the picking. This isn't just a distiller. Like, here's this barrel Publix. Like, there were people Publix rep at Kevin and Sam and everything. We were in Kentucky like 6 months ago. Four Roses. I think when they did the Four Roses pick, they said there were Publix people there. I was like, oh, that's kind of sick. So we're gonna compare the two and just kind of see. I think you're talking $10 more SRP right now, roughly. I think this was 60 out the door, and these guys are coming in like just
I
under
think it's
50.
62. It's like 59 or something.
Something like that. So it's a $10 difference.
Something like that.
Supposedly,
Not to be specific or anything.
Jack and I were looking up before we clicked on the show here. This is the regular 10-year. Is there much of a difference in the bottles? And for what we could kind of see on the internet, it was saying
That it's hand selected,
they are hand selected.
and it may be in the new warehousing so they can better control it.
The colors are very identical. They're
I
really
wasn't
close.
sure when I was driving if it's this copper label that makes it look darker,
Oh.
but like
There you go, yeah.
exactly. It's
They're
like
damn- they're damn close.
They're damn close. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't. That 2 years did not make that much of a difference.
But on the Jack 10 and 12, it does.
Oh yeah, Jack 12
There's a-
super dark.
The major difference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of interesting. But the speculation is that the 12 is coming out of the new climate-controlled warehouse expansion and part of the $1 billion expansion from Buffalo Trace that was 8-9 years ago now. So maybe it was just like there for the second half of it because it is age shaded 12 years. But you know what? We'll ask in October when we're there. When we go to Buffalo Trace in October, we'll ask them. We're going up for a football game, and we're going to hit a couple of Steelers. I think Buffalo Trace is on the list, so we'll swing through and see what the deal is. But anyway, left side is the regular 10. Right side is the 12, and let's see what the deal is.
10 first. Cheers.
I've always liked the nose on Eagle Rare more than the palate.
Right?
I love the way it smells.
My biggest thing with the Eagle Rare now is that when I can get a couple of things that I really enjoy for only $10 or $12, $15 more, I'd rather have that. That's my point. Because of the price point. If it went back down to $40.
Yeah, they used to be like
I'd be back with
$34.99
more
or
of a-
something like that.
Yeah, you have the door at $39, yeah. I mean, I can get it from people at that price.
The one thing I do like about Eagle Rare, and we'll give it the flowers, it is the one consistent Buffalo Trace product that I get that grape note.
Yeah,
And I do like that Buffalo Trace grape note. I like it more in each Taylor single barrels, but I do pick it up here
Oh, yeah.
kind of, slightly. It's not like grape soda. It's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
But it's there.
Kind of reminds me more of like a white grape.
Mm.
Yeah.
You're right. It's 100%
kind of a quick,
right.
and then you get that burst,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's gone.
Yeah. There's nothing to be mad about. I'm not mad about that whiskey. If this was what was at a function, I'm drinking it all night, and I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Cruise
pretty
ships.
pumped. Yeah. Oh yeah. Royal. Almost every Royal boat has these on. If you get part of the drink package, you can kill a bottle of Eagle Rare in 3 days. Cool. I'm not mad about it. It's just within the profile range of Sazerac and Buffalo Trace. It's just on the lower end for me. And
Right.
even at the price point, it's on the lower end for me. I think each Taylor small batch at $52.99.
No, that's
$10
my point.
more is
That's
just,
what I'm saying. I'd rather buy that.
I pay the
Well,
$10 for it.
100% no, I'm going to be super happier with that than
Mhm.
this. Just say have it at the house now.
All right. Well, let's see if the 12 actually makes that much of a difference. The nose to me, I was smelling before we got on camera. It's identical.
A little,
I can't tell the
a little
difference.
more robust, I think. Something else going on there. Yeah.
It's got something else. I can't.
Is it oak? Is it like a little more
It
oaky?
might be a little more oaky.
Honey? No.
Mm.
Did I burn my
There's
mouth?
something deep, but it's deep down in there.
It
It's
definitely
not
smelled the more ethanol.
like, it's
for
not
sure.
like smelling a Jack 10 and Jack 12.
Oh, no.
We
Like,
can
you
pick
smell-
those.
You smell the Jack 12. It's like, oh, here's all this fruit, and it's dark and deep. And this is like, I mean, okay, it's different, but not anything I can tell.
I actually like that better.
Shit.
That is good. Holy shit.
That reminds me very much
That's-
of Blanton's Gold.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
smooth and buttery.
What a
and-
difference. Holy crap.
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
I do like that. I like that a lot.
Now I got to be a fan again?
Yeah, I'm a I love Blanton's. I love the Blanton's line. I have no problem with the Blanton's. I keep Gold and straight from the barrel on hand at all times. I think it is really good. There's a part that comes out of Blanton's that I don't generally get out of other similar mash bill Buffalo Trace stuff. Is it's like this buttery kind of like viscous
Yeah.
flavor.
It's definitely got viscous.
Yeah, and this has
And
it.
you know
This-
what's funny is it's smoother at a higher point than this is.
yeah, 5 proof points. I can't imagine. I don't know that any of us would have picked that out blind.
Mm.
It doesn't taste higher proof to me.
But there's heat on this. There's no heat on this.
Hmm.
Maybe a little.
A little tiny,
little.
tiny bit. I think this drink's a little harsher. This
Yes,
is smoother.
that's- yes,
so
yes. I agree.
This is definitely oakier too, and maybe that's what I'm confusing for that buttery note. Is it's oak? It's like a sweet oak. And you're right, the finish lingers longer. For 5 proof points, it's definitely got a better finish than I would have expected. But damn it,
Would you have picked this as being an eagle?
I would have said Blanton's Gold.
Yeah.
Now Blanton's Gold is 107, and so this is
But that's smooth. That's
slightly
smooth.
under. Oh, 100%. And so I would have been like, this tastes like Blanton's Gold, but it's not high enough proof. Like, what the hell is it? It's good. It's really good. And honestly, for $60, like if we can get them for 60 on the regular basis, like the way regular Euro drops, like this is something I will probably have at the house on a regular basis from here on out. I was hoping to open it, not like it, and then just move it to one of my buddies for cost because they all want it. But I like it. I'm probably going to end up crushing
I
that.
think we're going to get more. That's what I'm hearing.
The distribution's been weird here. The Publixes are getting onesies, and the mom and pops are getting cases. And a lot of mom and pops, I think Big C had some yesterday, and they were selling for what, $120, $130.
Yeah.
I forget something. Yeah, like double SRP.
There's no need for that.
There's no need for that when you own as many stores as they do, and they do as much
Just do
movement as they do.
Still make money.
Yeah,
You don't gotta.
If you want to make it like 75,
You bleed
80,
the pig. You
like,
don't kill it.
yeah, 75, 80 even. And honestly, that's a good question. What are you paying for that now? Now that you've had it, before you had it,
I'd say under $100 still. I think I'm around. I go out the door at $99.
yeah.
I would put it comparable to an H. Taylor single barrel SRP, which I think is $89.99 now, or something like that. So right around that $80, $90 range, I think I'm a buyer at the $80, $90. Again, everyone has, I say everyone, most people put the Eagle Rare 10 on their best budget bourbons list because it's age stated and it's Buffalo Trace and it's relatively inexpensive still. You got the same attributes here. It's 12-year. It's age stated. It's relatively inexpensive. This is the cheapest 12-year I have in my house. I paid $60 for it. I don't have another age stated.
Well, what's the Knob Creek 12 one?
I haven't bought one in years, and
I
actually
think it's 120, I think.
Are they that high now?
That sounds right.
God dang. Well, and even the Jacks are up that high now.
Yeah.
I think the next batch of Jacks will be over 100.
Yeah,
because they hit the vault here in Orlando, and they were.
I mean,
105.
Look at Elijah Craig 18.
Same.
Dropped those couple years, and it's $300, right? Yeah,
which is just insane to me. So, out of everything I own that's age stated, with the quality behind it, like Buffalo Trace, I think it's a great
bottle.
I think it's a great bottle for the price. I honestly do. I was really hoping to hate it. It's great for clicks, and it's great for rage bait when you can be like, it's overrated. And I actually commented on a Facebook post before I opened it. I was like, how is it? And I was like, it's probably over. It's probably meh. Now I got to go back and eat some crow because it's really good. I like it a lot. I like it a whole lot, actually.
You heard it here first.
Well, and if I'm getting similar vibes to Blanton's Gold, and Blanton's Gold is 150 to 170, when you can find it, I can get 3 of these for that.
Right.
So I will drink that all day. I'll take that all day long. I'm not mad about that at all.
Yes. So that being said, if you can find it, go get it. We recommend it highly.
Yeah, it's dropped. It's everywhere. I mean, it's
everywhere.
It's been in the gift shop too, right?
We were supposed to get more. We did not. So we're hoping to
I think
get
they first
more.
dropped it. They released it. I don't think it's been in since.
Yeah, when it first opened, it was in the Buffalo Trace gift shop. I think you're right. I don't think it's been back since. Which is why you were saying that if they were going to try to make this a regularly available product, it should be in that rotation at the shop, because regular Eagle Rare is it's Eagle Rare, Small Batch, Weller Green, and Blanton's rotates to the Buffalo Trace gift shop. You would think this would be something that would be a little more accessible.
Well, maybe they're waiting to see what if everybody loves it. Then.
Maybe. I think the bourbon market's on the decline. There have been some signs here for a while, but now when SRP has got to the point where coveted bottles 2 years ago are sitting on shelves at the new SRP, they're just, we've seen each Taylor Small Batch sitting on shelves for $59.99.
I've got 2 Elijah Craigs sitting there. They're just
barrel proofs.
Barrel proof, and
I think you got a toasted rye. You got the 94 toasted rye or something.
I think I have toasted rye.
Which is like a new release.
I have the 2 Angels.
The toasted rye is good, but it's. I think over the other Elijah Craigs, I don't prefer it.
No, I'm not a toasted rye. That's a lie. I do like some toasted
like,
rye. It's just that one I don't like. I think there's been a little bit of a shift in the market. The secondary prices on a lot of things have plummeted in the last 6 months. We saw that today. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm not saying much. It seems like the everything really, but the bourbon in general has slowed down.
Yeah, I think unfortunately they're pricing people out of the hobby. There's a ton of articles written on it though, but like the new generation isn't drinking the same way. As kids are turning 21, they're not drinking at the same rate that we all were when we turned 21.
They're not drinking.
Right, like it's very, very low, and
we already went through our vodka and Bacardi stages.
Yeah, we ain't going back to that.
But by the time we are of age, it's time to move on to real drinking stuff. So where they're just starting the rum and.
I'm hopeful for what
vodka.
that means is things like happened yesterday with Big C. Those become few and far between, right? Where they're overcharging for things that they know people want.
The problem is that there's still that core group of people that are going to go overspend for something.
Yeah,
hoping they can make a buck.
Yeah, that's true. There was a bit of flipping.
They're not overspending to have it. They're overspending to sell it.
Which
effing annoying.
Sucks.
It's at some point they're going to buy something too high and they're going to be stuck with it.
No, that's called karma.
But at that point, the market shifts and things start to come down and stabilize again.
Yeah, which is honestly happened. The secondary
And then they'll lose money on the bottle because they'll have to get rid of it. So that's fine.
EH Taylor Barrel Proof has always been a good litmus test for me. And this time 2 years ago was trading around $400, and now it's down to like $250, $275, depending on the batch. So like the newer batches are just not trading that high. Retail on it's still $89.99 or whatever.
Yeah.
It was, what was it in the vault recently? Yeah, it was like $89.99. It was dirt cheap. So it's still trading too high for my liking at 3 times SRP, but it's come way down. It's come down by 25% in the last 6 months, and we're seeing that kind of across the board where people are just not willing to spend the money more. Awesome. Like, support your favorite distilleries. Make sure you're buying from the ones that you very much enjoy, so that they stay in business. But
make relationships with your liquor people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep your relationships tight.
Don't call and ask if there's stuff there because we're going to tell you no every time.
Show up, make friends, buy something.
We can't save it for you, so we're not going to even tell you it's there. It's just a waste of your time and mine. Just keeping it real.
More or less around this one, though, I honestly think Buffalo Trace hit a home run with this. I think it's delicious. For $60, I think it's great.
If they continue with the same flavor profile and continue to be that same...
If they can keep the consistency that the way they have in other lines, and they're pretty good at it.
They are.
I mean,
I expected not to think it was anything special because, like I said, I'm kind of over the Eagle Rare at this point. So,
well, like I don't think 17's worth the money that they're getting for the secondary on the 17.
Oh, it's like $1,400 or $1,800.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
Same thing.
It's to the point where the flavor profile is not good enough. It's just oakier. It's like the same as the 10 is just oakier.
Sure.
It doesn't have the viscous and the flavor this does.
I think that's a little pumped from the BTAC moniker, right? Because it's technically in the BTAC lineup, and so people are willing to spend a little bit more for the BTAC version of it, which will be interesting to see when the EH Taylor BTAC drops.
Right.
What actually happens? So the Buffalo Trace Antique Collection. So your William LaRue, your GTS, your Eagle 17s. They're adding an EH Taylor variant to it. And I believe it's small batch. I don't think they're single barrels. I think they're small batch EH Taylors. Older in a different part of the warehouse, whatever. They make it special to be in the VTAC lineup, but that's coming here in the near future.
January.
It'll be very interesting to see.
Or just before Christmas. January, just before Christmas. Yeah.
I'll be really interested to see what that bottle does, kind of from a market standpoint, because that's just an interesting. The EH Taylor lineup is already so flooded. You know what I mean? You have Tornado Survivor, you have Warehouse, you have Grain of the God, you have Single Barrel and Barrel Proof.
Most of those you don't see.
Right. I mean, you're never ever going to see them. So, I mean, what are you doing to it to
You
make
got
it so
some of that
special?
at your house.
I've never had Grain of the God.
No?
No. Never had it. Never had Tornado Survivor. Never had Warehouse C.
So there'll be a flood survivor now.
Yeah, there's a flood survivor. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a flood survivor since Kentucky flooded,
That's
a couple months back.
That'd be a great sale.
They do it all the time, man. They
that'd be great.
They market it. So
they can have a little picture on the bottle of it, him up here in the water.
That would actually be a really interesting comparison for me, would be to throw this in blind with some of the more higher SRP Buffalo Traces. So like your Blanton's Golds, your EH Taylor single barrels, and see where it lands. Because generally for me, Eagle Rare is on the bottom end, but I think this one would do really well for me. I like it a lot.
I think it'll hold its own.
Yeah.
Now you got to throw it in a blind taste with some other stuff and see what it is.
We'll do it again, man. Those are really fun. We had a couple people at the house and doing the single blind. So we knew what bottles were in the blind, but we didn't know which ones were picked. So we had 10 bottles out, and only 5 were picked, and that's just awesome. It takes all of your preconceived notions about what you're drinking and throws them out the window. The really interesting, the 2 main takeaways from that was Ancient Age, when it was in the first round blind, everybody had it as their lowest. Every single person. And there was regular Blanton's in there was John J. Bowman in there. And then in the second round, what was interesting was we had regular Buffalo Trace, and it came in third out of the 5 that we were given. So it just kind of, for $28.99, I can get a Buffy Trace, and I'm going to
$35.99.
Is that what it is now?
Yeah, it's $35. I won't pay over $30 for a Buffalo. Now, a kosher rye, that's a different story. But.
So it was just, if you've got the opportunity, if you've got the community around you, I encourage you to kind of, expand your palate a bit and go into some of those things blind and see where you land. And I would have passed on this if it wasn't for the show. I bought this with the intention of doing it on the show only. There's a reason I grabbed it. Had there been multiples, I would have farmed it out to my buddies and been like, hey, you got to knock yourself out. It's changed my opinion on it. So I'm pretty pumped.
And a good price. So.
Yeah, good price, $60.
Well, all that being said, we'll see you on the next show, kids. And thank you for joining us. Subscribe. We need the love.
Yeah. And
doesn't cost you anything, I promise.
Have one for us.
Yeah, have one for us because hopefully he'll let us have one more for us. For you. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. We'll see you on the next one.